Welcome to the knowledge capital of India and the state capital of West Bengal state, Kolkata. I am happy to take you through this virtual tour of Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, Kolkata campus. Located in a green area within the city but away from the disturbances of the city is the picturesque Kolkata campus. When we enter the campus depicts the evolution of trade in the ancient India till the modern India, which serves the purposes of the existence of this institution, which is to further trade and help the stakeholders to enhance their capabilities in increasing international business. The campus is broadly divided into three areas. One, the administrative block, the other is academic block, and the residential block, which houses the student hostels, executive hostels and faculty residences. The administrative block, which is fully equipped for the physically handicapped, also with the railings. The physical infrastructure of this institute has been created to achieve consistently the vision of the institution, which is to be an academic center of excellence in international business research, training and education, and its mission is to accomplish, to create and foster a learning environment that enables participants to be leaders in international business with sensitivity towards society. When we enter the administrative block, you have the reception, which is under a dome, which is naturally lit. The spider dome gives a natural light as well as a serene environment, which gives an excellent educational atmosphere of an institution. The administrative block has 4 floors accommodating the different sections, which includes the educational support services. It has a fully automatic lift, which is a capsule lift. After taking the darshan of Ma Saraswati, when we enter into the administrative block, we have a general administration section, which deals with the general administrative matters related to the institution. We have the finance section. The educational support services are also located in the ground floor of this block. In the first and second floors, we have faculty accommodation, the establishment section, the academic administration section, which is coordinating with the different academic activities of the institution, and the faculty rooms are located. As I said, the support services, one is the IT support, wherein we have the state-of-the-art technology, which is fully enabled in our classrooms also, or centrally controlled by the IT department. The IT department houses high-speed servers and also the internet connectivity points, and separately a digital room where the classes can be taken digitally, for which can accommodate around 60 students within the classroom. It also has a small video section from where faculty may be able to engage classes through video conferencing. The next important aspect in any educational institution is its library. The library of the institute is a huge section which has more than 3000 books and also select collection of reference books along with the back volume editions of journals which are available for the past more than 20 years. The library also subscribes to online databases so that the students are not deprived of any such opportunity to access knowledge resources. We have trade databases which includes databases for journals and also trade databases. We have one of the best trade databases which are available in the country, the EIU database, Global Trade Atlas, the trade database of World Trade Center and WTO, etc. are available to all the stakeholders to further their research and complete the research issues. The library section, being one of the important sections used by both students and faculty, has an audio-visual room separately, and it also is having the photocopying facilities and scanning facilities for helping the students and the other users of the library. We have the most advanced ellipsis for controlling the issues and borrowings. The library also houses Bloomberg terminals which are being used by the faculty as well as staff. The Bloomberg terminals are used in vast projects by the institution, by the faculty as well as by the students. In this administration block, the confidential and the examination cell is also located. The faculty room, which are big enough to ensure privacy for the faculty so that they may be able to enhance their knowledge both in terms of their publication and their preparations. All facilities are provided to each of the faculty so that the infrastructure or the support could not be a constraint for them in furthering their objectives. Now we are entering into the academic block. The academic block houses various classrooms of different sizes and also an excellent auditorium. When we enter, the block welcomes you with one of the most famous architecture of Kolkata, which is the Howrah Bridge. The standard size classrooms can accommodate around 120 students, but with the COVID restrictions it can be only 60. But these classrooms are fully Wi-Fi, air conditioned and has all the modern audio visual facilities. A larger classroom size, which is on a theatre type, is also there in this block. There are 4 such classrooms which can accommodate around 150 students to 200 students, and with fully automated audio visual as well as monitoring facilities. This is being used for combined classes, special lectures, etc. and the most modern audio visual education is also being provided. Apart from that, in this block we do have a meeting lounge which is basically for syndicate meetings or for special guests who come into IIFT campus, meeting those people, etc. We do have MDP rooms which can accommodate 25 students in a classroom. One of the beauty of this particular block is the auditorium, which can house around 600 people at one time, and it has a huge podium as well as all the modern facilities for controlling the audio visual monitoring, etc. It is a fully secured and a well-lit auditorium which is being used for the different activities. Apart from the auditorium, we do have an open air theatre which helps the students to conduct a lot of cultural programs. The open air theatre is also being used for off the class mock exercises which are being conducted by the students. In order to support the students in their extracurricular activities, we have a basketball court. In this basketball court, in the morning times, we use this place for conducting yoga sessions for all the students. We have one of the best yoga teachers in the country who comes and trains the students for a 60 hours long yoga training camp when the students get enrolled into this program. A badminton court, and also a most modern gym. In the gym, you may be able to see all kind of modern equipments to keep the mind and the physique of the students and the other stakeholders healthy. The gym is being used by the faculty, staff and the students with specified timings. It is also having a trainer and proper maintenance. For maintenance purposes, there are agreements with the vendors who regularly maintain the equipments in the gym. It is fully air conditioned with all modern facilities. Now I am taking you into the hostel. The student hostel is divided into three parts. One is for the MBA program students, both boys and girls separately, and also an executive block plus the guest house for the important guests who visit the campus. We do have a hostel mess which can accommodate more than 300 people at one point of time. The hostel mess serves the students, and also the mess is adjoined with another executive mess which is being used for special occasions and executive management development programs. The student hostel is a single bed hostel, and it also houses common rooms for student interactions, and each of these rooms are fully equipped for the students to have a convenient accommodation. In the hostels, we provide hygienic water through the RO systems, and also the restrooms etc. are regularly maintained to ensure safety and security of the occupants of the hostels. In the hostel, we do have a doctor's chamber. The doctor is available in the hostel at all times, and we do have agreements with two nearby hospitals for any kind of an emergency, so that whenever it is required, the students may be able to use it. The executive hostel has a compact facility of a study and a bedroom with attached restrooms. It also has intercom facility and audio visual facilities. The guest house is to accommodate the important visiting guests to IIFT on different occasions. The guest house has all modern facilities and also a kitchen. If the guests want to cook on their own, they can use the kitchen. Apart from that, it is nothing less than a star hotel facility for the guests, so that they can relax and discharge the purpose for which they are visiting IIFT. The hostel is also having a 24/7 hostel office. The caretaker in the hostel office guides the students and helps the occupants in fulfilling their different requirements and in accordance with the rules and procedures laid down. The head of the center also sits in this block, so that may be able to centrally control and monitor the activities. This is also the room where the important visitors are being entertained, and for meeting purposes this room is also being used. The PA2 head sits nearby, who is the person who bridges the gap and the interaction between the institution and the outside world. And in our campus there are 3 ponds which are located, which maintains the natural beauty of the campus and also gives lot of relaxations to the students and the other visitors. These ponds are natural ponds where we breed fish so that people can relax on the pond side. Sometimes we also hold poolside dinners during our MDP programs. The greenery of the institution is fully maintained through fruit bearing trees and also flowers. This campus, which is situated in more than 7 acres of land, ensures a proper balance between green vegetation and the modern facilities, giving a scenic as well as a serene thinking for the mind so that the mission and vision of the institution can be achieved. I hope you would have enjoyed the virtual tour of this campus. You are always welcome to visit this campus. We enjoy visitors into the campus and we will be treating them with one of the most beautiful hospitality which is known in West Bengal. Jai Hind.